It's the voice of the one and only DJ Scream, letting you know that you are now in tune to the Casual Flex, where culture meets sports and casuals are welcome. Now here's your host, Philip Dukes.
Yo, welcome to another edition of the Casual Flex at 247 Sports. I'm your host, Philip Dukes, aka Dukes D Scoop. Check me out on Twitter and Instagram at Dukes D Scoop. So tonight I got a very special guest, one of the most highly sought after defensive players in the country, 5-star, top 30, a guy who literally had 19 sacks last year. I don't know, we're gonna talk about how you did that. But Mr. Kamarion Franklin, Big Cam. Cam, what's going on?
It was good.
Not much. So let's just jump right into it. I never been to Lake Coromont, Mississippi.
Yeah.
Like, tell me about how it was growing up in Lake Coromont and how that affected you on the football field.
Growing up in Lake Comer, I go to school in Lake Comer. I grew up in Horn Lake.
Okay.
So just growing up, it's like a little small city. Nothing too major about it, but just growing up, bro, just only thing we had down here, like in my family, only thing I've been around with ball. So I've been playing ball since I was 5, so I just stuck with it. I went to Horn Lake all my life and then transferred to Lake Comer middle school. So since then, it's just been nothing but love in football, really.
All right, so I said it wrong. It's Lake Cormorant.
Yeah, Lake Comer.
Okay,
yeah.
For sure. All right. So what's the next biggest town over?
Next biggest town, South Haven, Olive Branch. You got Memphis on the side of us, not too 10 minutes from us. For real.
Like Memphis that close?
Yeah, Memphis, you drive from my school and keep on down, and you make no turn. It'll take you straight to Memphis. You'll be there.
Like being so close to Memphis, cause Memphis got their own look, I guess their own swag. You being do you feel like your swag is more like Mississippi or is it more like Memphis? Or like both?
Both.
Okay.
Both.
So you kind of take a look, I'm from College Park, that's right by the airport, but the south side different, but where I'm from, we not too far from the west side, so we kind of bar from each other, you know what I mean? They'll come get some from us and we might get some from them.
Yeah.
Okay. I get that. So you're a pretty good basketball player too. So do you consider yourself to be a football player that plays basketball too, or are you really a hooper?
I like to tell myself I'm a hooper. When they're all boys down, I'm a football player. I'm a football player for sure. Basketball, it took a long time to get over the fact that basketball came to an end, but football is where it is for me.
Okay. So when it comes to your game, 19 sacks, what do you think played the biggest part or the biggest role in you getting 19 sacks? Do you feel like it was the team? Do you feel like it was the scheme? Or did you develop a move? When you start getting them type of sacks, what do you attribute to it the most?
Really just the scheme, bro. Lining me up, just on the I really like who I played for real. It ain't really was no competition. It was some decent guys, but just focusing on my my technique, my stand, cause I only been playing D line. This is my 3rd year. I only been playing since my sophomore year, so it just really just getting in the habit of the fundamentals of it and really just working moves and stuff like that, seeing what worked for me. So what played into my 19 saves was just really just finding out how to use my body, how to generate make moves, to make plays and stuff like that. So really just long on. That's one of my favorite moves because my length, I get to use that. So they play a role into my my 19 sacks too.
Now, did you at what point did you realize hey man, this is last season, what game were you bro, I can really run it up with my sack count this year if I keep going? Was it early in the season or did you know?
It was my first game. Our season opener last year, my junior year. I opened up. I had 5 sacks that game.
Oh man, it's funny, man. I tell a funny story. So when we first started kind of rapping about trying to put together a good interview, It's some months ago. We had already, because we did a couple of interviews, but I hit you on a FaceTime, and then I ain't, and so it got late, so I didn't think you was gonna hit me back.
Yeah.
So I ended up in the spot. I ain't gonna say what spot I was at, but I was in the spot.
Yeah.
And then you hit me FaceTime. So I'm on the FaceTime, we rapping, and then this folks trying to look into the FaceTime like, Duke, who you talking to? Duke, who you talking to? Like getting that type of attention. I'm a grown man. And for you to be getting that type of attention, like, have you always got attention like that? And if you have, how's that been to deal with?
I've been getting that type of attention since when I first came out, like my sophomore year. Right. So like, I just take it as a blessing. I always been like thought out. Like everybody always knew who I was. Like even when I was playing the Little League, like I just been I always just been noticed just for like my ability to play ball and stuff like that. Right. So like I just take it as a blessing at the end of it.
Nah, for real. Like when it comes down to like your future, like, and your why. If you were to think about somebody that you doing it for, like who you do it for, like what's your why?
My family. Right. My family.
Don't take care of fam.
Yeah, my siblings for sure do. Yeah.
How many siblings you got?
I'm the oldest of 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you got any more ball players coming down the pipe?
I got a little sister. She played basketball, but hopefully my little brother grow into it. He just not finna turn 2, so.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's him who I'm hearing in the background.
Yeah, that's him.
Hey, put him on the camera.
Yeah, come here. Oh, my dog.
Yeah, future 5-star. What's up, boy? What's up, man? Yeah, no. So I think it's important, like, for to have a why when you do stuff, right? Like you got something like, so when you're running that last gasser at the end of practice, you got somebody on your mind that's gonna help you push through. Yeah. What do you tell, like, so if you had some advice for the next young football player, what would you say to somebody who wanted to be in your shoes in order to how to get there?
Just focus, really. Like stay humble, like stay consistent with the grind, like just work. Like I know, like it's different for me. Like I can't, like I know a lot of people like don't get offers and stuff like that to their junior and senior year. Like it happened for me earlier, real early. So like, I was just blessed with that, but just really just working. Even when you getting the attention and stuff like me, just really just keep working, bro. Like no matter what, you gotta keep God first.
Nah, amen. So if you weren't playing football, you weren't playing basketball, like what would your life path be like? What you think you would want to do?
Like if I ain't play sports, period. I don't even know. I know for sure. I want to get into like stuff like real estate.
Right.
Like open up my own restaurant. Like I want to do that too. So I know for sure I would have went that route. I'm still gonna go that route.
Restaurant. What kind of food?
Like a steakhouse, bro. I want a steakhouse.
Yeah. You definitely gotta have the big can ribeye. I can see that. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Hey, when it comes to steak sauce, what you like? You doing A1? You doing Heinz 57?
I do ranch, kind.
What?
Yeah, I do ranch, bro.
Well, you are a menace. But it's hard. Hey, look. So, all right, let's get into it, man. Everybody want to know about the big decision coming up Saturday. Yeah. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna name one of your 5 finalists. In no particular order. I'm gonna name them. And then you tell me about, if you do go to that school, why you would go to that school.
Bet.
All right, so let's start with the home team, Ole Miss.
Just the ability to put on for my state, put my state on my back, bro. And just like a lot of Mississippi kids, and we don't get that opportunity, but it's hard. Just showing the upcoming kid, like the next number 1 player in the state, just showing, but just what you can do for home.
Okay. Florida State.
Really just the development part, the greatness, like the legacy that you can hold at Florida State, but it's different. Like you go down there, you'll see like the legacy you can hold, like the D line, like it's just crazy down there.
All right. Let's pop back up to Auburn.
Yeah. Man, they just like a family place for real. Like, it's full of good people, but like, yeah, it's just hard, bro. Like, yeah,
All right. Let's
yeah.
go with Tennessee.
Man, Tennessee, man, they've been recruiting me for the longest, but like out of everybody besides Ole Miss, but it's just good people, great people, man. Like great people, like the fan base is crazy, like all that, like the coaching, like it's just man, it's just straight.
Tennessee, one of the ones.
Yeah, they one of the one.
All right, and then I think last but not least, Miami.
Miami, they came out recruitment late, but bro, like the people in Miami, man, they about to turn that joint around for real. I can say the same thing about Auburn too. Like, they joint about to turn around. Like, man, Miami, great people, bro. Like, they you feel like home there too.
All right. So in
Yeah.
your head, without tipping anybody off, do you already know where you're going, or you still thinking about it?
I'm still thinking about it, but I'm close. I'm close to knowing. I think I got an idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's back out of the football again. Let's talk about Big Cam.
Yeah.
All right. So who you listening to right now before a game to get you hyped?
Right now to give me hype, baby.
Baby. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now you from the SIP, and then the hottest rapper in Alabama, in my opinion, is Rollo.
Rollo. Yeah.
So and Rollo right there with Baby.
Yeah.
All right. So and then you from Memphis, so that's Moneybag territory too, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
All right. So let's do this. Moneybag or Rollo?
Rollo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rollo or Youngboy?
I'm gonna go Rollo. I don't like the new young boy. I like old young boy.
Yeah. Okay. I'm with you on that one.
Yeah.
All right. Rollo or Baby?
Baby.
Ooh. Okay. Rollo or Gunner?
Ooh. I'm gonna go Rollo.
Okay. All right. So Baby on top though. All right, for sure.
Baby on top.
If you had your choice to put on any kind of designer fit, what would you start with? Like, what's the first piece of designer you would go get if you just had to go somewhere dripped out and everywhere, and you can pick any designer you starting with? What's the first piece of designer that you gonna start for your drip for the night?
I'm gonna give me some Balenci's for sure.
Okay, first and foremost, gotta go Balenciaga, big Balenciaga.
Yeah.
So if it came down to car, are you a car guy or a truck guy?
I'm a car guy.
All right, car, foreign or domestic? Like, would you rather have like the Rari for the speed, or would you want to go with like a Hellcat or a Demon?
I'm going Hellcat or Demon.
Okay, not for sure. Do you think that if you had a Demon versus let's say a big time Hayabusa or one of them big time motorcycles, you think you can beat one in the Demon?
For sure.
Could you drive one that fast?
Yeah, I could drive one that fast. I can handle it.
But you're not gonna drive one that fast, right?
Yeah.
We ain't no speeding tickets. We ain't going that route. Nah, for sure, man. Talk to me about your relationship with Jacoby Hobson. Like, he hard too.
Yeah, and my dog for sure. Like, we stay chopping it up. Like, we've been locked in since like little boy. Like, we've been in my dog for sure.
You think y'all gonna play college ball together?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
It might be a tough one, right?
Yeah, it might be. I don't know.
Nah, for sure. I guess. And who's your if the very last question? Talk to me about somebody that you admire that came before you on the football field. Pro, college, high school. It could have been somebody from your neighborhood. Just a player that you admire and that you really would like to be like.
I say, you like NFL. I say Myles Garrett, Chase Young.
Yeah.
Like
okay.
Them guys for real.
Nah, for sure, man. Cam, boy, I appreciate it, man. You blessed me. Thank you. Tell everybody where they can find you at on Instagram or Twitter.
You can find me on Instagram, hbk.cam5. Twitter, Kamarion Franklin L1. at Twitter. So good.
All right, for sure. Man, Cam, I appreciate it, man. Hey, we'll see you Saturday? It's the big
Oh
day?
yeah. Stay tuned.
All right, for sure. All right, that's a bit.